Okay, go.
Alright, welcome back. My name is Michael. Crazy Italian with the lead pipe. Ripping this car down. It's just another little clip that I was going to throw in there. I probably got several more that I'm going to make, but here's just a real quick clip. I did a little bit of research and I need to set the lead pipe down for a second. So I'm going to show you what I got going on over here. And if you zoom in here, we got the engine basically fully ripped down, okay? And the last video I'm pretty much sure that you guys saw was we took the top off here, okay? Now what we're going to use is a larger ratchet. I would say down here, if you use one of these small like ratchets, you could have a huge problem, get any type of anything going on. I'm just telling you, you're not going to want to use something small. You're going to want to use a 1/2-inch drive, at least, and a 12mm is probably the best. And you're going to basically just put it basically in the middle, you know. You don't need a strap or anything. What we're basically going to try to do it. I had to go to Walmart. I didn't have a big enough hammer. I just went and got a 2.5-pound hammer, and I'm just going to tap on this. And I'm not going to hold this or anything like that. I'm just going to use the residual against the engine. Now if I use my lead pipe, which you can see I've bent it up a little bit, I kind of banged on it, I could actually turn the motor, okay? So what we're going to do is you're going to see this pulley isn't going to move, and we're just going to tap on this. Pretty good wax. You can come over here so you can see this a little bit better. And I'm just going to hit this. Sure it's in there. Alright. You know, pull up against this, not too hard, just so it doesn't come back. Hold on to the hammer, you don't want to hit anything in there. Yep. And I'm doing some pretty good wax on this. I probably should have turned my pulley until you didn't want to move. And this is going to be the second time around. I'm going to whack it on it. And this is what, the fourth? Getting a little easy there. I wonder if the pulley's going to not move. Oh, look what we did. So I've already broke it loose. As you can see, just me whacking on it. Even though the pulley was kind of moving a little bit, I just kept whacking on it, and the impact of the hammer up against this large socket wrench enabled it to get what you would get in an impact. You know, you don't want to get an impact pin in there, you don't want to damage anything. You don't have the air compressor, good old 2.5 hammer, and just the ratchet. That's all you need. You don't need to go rent a band or anything like that and try to hold it, you know. Fortunately, we couldn't use the lead pipe. I really wanted to. I tried to, but the motor kept turning, and I was like, I gotta tap that sucker off. A little bit of impact. And that sucker's pretty loose. Now, I've taken a harmonic, one of these pulleys off. Here's the harmonic balance before. Maybe we'll try out the... Alright. That's basically what you got going on for that. I'm going to set that down, get my hammer off my engine, set that down. And if you guys haven't seen before, I always say to get these gloves. Awesome gloves. Heavy duty gloves. Love them. If you've seen any of my other videos, I really boast about these gloves. I like these gloves a lot. You need to get yourself a pair if you're ever wanting to work on anything. So I'm going to come down in here. You give them a good shot, come down in here, if you can see it. What we're doing is turning the slide on too. Make sure you get a good... See what I'm working with here. Maybe we'll do it
over here. Stick to the radiator. It'd be awesome if it did, huh? We've been messing with the light in the middle of the video. It's awesome. Oh, screw it. It's pretty cool. We can just set this bitch up right like this, huh? Alright. I don't know if that's gonna blur anything or what. Little cool Walmart light. And I'm just gonna grab this. They're gonna pry on it a little bit, back and forth. That's all I'm gonna do. Just gonna mess with it. Like a locked up pussy, dude. Give it to me. It's got a chastity belt on it. Really just. And, I mean, it's just a tough bitch to get off, basically. We're going to try a little bit of a different method and get this here. And let me do a little bit of prying because I don't care about this anymore because it's garbage. And if you were doing this to a normal motor, you probably wouldn't want to do this. Just fair warn you. But me, I'm just trying to get that sucker off. I really don't care. And just giving it a little bit of help there. It looks like it's about to come off. And see, just a screwdriver, you know what I mean? Kind of scratched it up, but you know. And that's that, you know. Rip that off, and now I can go to hitting all these bolts and taking this plastic off. So, and it looks like this is in fairly good condition. I mean, but you can see, I mean, really see on there where it's got the little marks in the metal. Like, you can see it inside there. It's been chopped up pretty hard. So, and I don't know if what my battery power is looking like right now. I just wanted to do something on my car. And like I said, this is just my car. It's been stolen. I've been ripping it apart. So, I hope you liked the little video of me ripping that off. The main pulley there. That I'm pretty sure it's called the harmonic balancer. And yeah, I'm gonna probably take this sensor off right here and then go to hitting these bolts. But before I do, I am going to tag this video. So if anyone ever has any problems trying to get that off, that's my suggestion. Because I was like, you know what, I don't have an impact wrench. I've impacted stuff off before. I wish I had one, but I don't. So $7 hammer from Walmart, or a $5, you know, 2-pound hammer, something, and a 1/2-inch drive and a 12mm to work to get that off. And like I said, you know, I just pried on it a little bit. I mean, I technically could have been a little bit more gentle.
22mm?
22mm. Yep, 22mm. And I used a 1/2-inch drive, which is this puppy right here. And I go, you know, and I have a Craftsman set. I use a Craftsman. So I mean, I've got a couple kits over here. You know, these are my bits. But I mean, I've got this, you know, and it's just an off-brand. I mean, it's not the greatest, but it works when you need to. I actually used one of these from Walmart because this Craftsman set, even though it is a $140 set, doesn't come with anything over a 19mm. So I mean, if you're a Craftsman lover, which I was, I went everywhere and looked for it, and I just grabbed one of these because it was too late. You know, I got out too late, and hey, Walmart, 20 bucks, you know. Had what I needed, 1/2-inch drive, you know, I mean, it's like 19 something, you know, I mean, you could probably do better if you go to just a store if you just wanted to buy just a single, you know, tool. That's what I was trying to do, because I love Craftsman, and I would really like to buy a set of bigger gauges, but, you know, time to time you don't tend to use them, so I mean, I figured, you know, these are, you know, so I got these, but I did use a Craftsman 1/2-inch drive. Suck it. So, and I'm going to charge my iPad up, and I'm going to show you about taking that bolt, that bolt, that bolt, and taking that sensor off, of course. That bolt, damaged bolt. All the bolts around there, and the bolts down around the bottom. I'm going to take that guard off. And then, since I don't have a cherry picker, and I've just been tinkering at this, don't really care, you know, I don't have an engine stand or anything. I'm thinking about getting one if I could get it out. But right now, you know, like I said, I don't have even enough money since I spent the money on this one to even replace my engine. So I'm just doing what I can, and we'll see what it looks like when we actually get it all apart and spend a little money here and there to actually maybe get it back together. Maybe go to a junkyard or something. Maybe, you know, we're gonna do all kinds of stuff once we get it out of there. But that's step one if you want to dismantle your car. And then now I might cherry pick it out, but I might get impatient and I might just start ripping it all apart because there's nothing better to do, right? You know, if you got property and it's yours and that's all you got left, you know, you might as well just rip it apart, right? People might get mad. Oh, you got all your car parts everywhere. Oh, who cares, you know? You're going to tell them you're an American. Tell them you're a free man. Tell them, hey, look, I own this area. I paid in blood. This is mine. I'm going to take apart whatever I want. It's going to become a transformer. But thank you for watching my video, and I'm going to have another one pretty soon. Thanks.